guys, so me and Brianna, we're here back on our we're recreating our first date, and it's pretty awesome. So we came all the way from Jamshil to Bucheon just to have this Korean barbecue because it's legit the best that we've had in Korea. So we're just having some right now, and then we're gonna go to a coffee spot and have a nice little croffle. And from there, we're gonna head back home, take a little nap, and then we're gonna go out later with some friends for New Year's. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. How's it going, guys? So I'm back in my barracks and I'm actually taking my uniform to go get altered. So I have my unit patch with me so I can put it on finally because I really like my unit patch and it looks really nice with this uniform. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to the PX, get that altered, come back and maybe work on a new video or maybe do laundry. I don't know, guys, but we'll see. Happy New Year's, guys. It is finally 2023. Finally 2023, which is incredible, honestly. And let's look back on 2022. So it's been such an amazing year, you know, being here in Korea, you know, being here overseas. It being my first duty station has taught me many things about myself and about the Army as a whole, right? And one thing I really like about the Army is the opportunities that I've been given to explore new countries, to do incredible things, visit incredible places with amazing people, and just the sheer amount of luck that I have with my current unit is incredible. All right, so let's rewind it back to January of 2022. So I was at Hochuka for 2 weeks after HBL to do some quarantine. Then I came to Korea for 2 more weeks of quarantine, and then from there I went up to Yongsan, and that was my first official duty station, which was amazing because it was right in the center of Seoul. We have Itaewon just outside the gate. You could go to Hongdae or Myeongdong or any of the palaces surrounding the area, and it was awesome. It was amazing. So Yongsan was a great duty station for sure. But then after a couple months, right, in October, I moved down here to Humphreys, and Humphreys is okay. The place is very nice. It's very new, but the surrounding area isn't that pretty, right? But one thing in Yongsan, or in the general Seoul area, that I miss is the people that I've met, the friends that I've made, you know, in Itaewon, or some of the other friends that I've met, you know, going out to different places, going out in Hongdae, meeting people online. I'm actually glad that I met people through different people, if that makes sense. But just connecting and networking is really fun and really amazing, honestly, guys, because those people you always have memories with, and you always have great memories with them. And make sure to always stay in constant communication with them, because that's what I do. You know, I may not be on my phone all the time. I may not text them all the time, but I do send them memes, which is kind of my way of staying in contact with them. And I do check up on them every once in a while just to make sure they're doing okay, you know. It's some happy birthday, happy New Year, Merry Christmas. You know, during the summer I'm like, how are you? How are you doing? So just think small things like that to keep that communication alive between different relationships with different people, which is really important, especially here in Korea. And being in Korea has given me the opportunity to travel to Japan, which is incredible, honestly, because Japan alone, flying from the US to Japan, the round trip ticket is $2,000 plus some change, right? I just spent about $400 to fly to Japan, did everything that I wanted to do, well, almost everything I wanted to do, well under almost $1,000. Yeah, all under that, you know. Grant, I did spend about $1,200 actually, but still, it's pretty cheap, honestly, because the flight from here to Japan was only about like 2.5 hours, which isn't bad, but yeah, guys, Japan was awesome. So I'm really glad I did that while I was over here in Korea. And I'm excited to see what 2023 has to offer me because I already been to Korea. I've already been to Japan. My current unit is amazing. It's awesome, it's spectacular, right? My next unit is gonna be at JBLM. It's one of those duty stations that is pretty much sought after because it's next to a big city. You know, just I think about like a 4-hour drive is like Canada, which is incredible because I've been to Canada. I've been to the city of Vancouver, the island of Victoria. I've been up there, and those people are amazing. They're very kind, you know, as Canadians are. They're very amazing, they're very kind, they're very generous, right? But if you talk about hockey, they will talk on forever about that. And being an American, we don't really know much about hockey, you know, but I have started recently getting into it. So shout out to one of my family members for that, because at first I did not like it. I was like, man, it's too cold in here. What are we doing? And then the game started and, you know, players started fighting. And I was like, I like this. This is interesting. But yeah, since I'm from LA, my default hockey team is LA Kings, right? So that's that. But yeah, JBLM, I'm going there next. I'm gonna take about 2.5 weeks of leave, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna fly from LA to Seattle because I'll be taking PCS leave, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then in about 2.5 weeks from when I arrive in Seattle, I'm gonna take some more leave to come back to LA to do something really awesome, really important, right? And then I'm gonna head back, but I'm not gonna fly back, I'm gonna drive back because I'm gonna take my car, and I can't wait to show you guys that video because it's gonna be a long road trip since it's about like 17 hours, right? So that's gonna be pretty awesome, pretty cool. But yeah, guys, Korea is an amazing place, and if you guys ever want to get stationed here, I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend that you go visit like Seoul, the surrounding areas. Busan is incredible during the summer. If you are in one of those units like with 2ID or like any of the aviation people, pretty much, good luck, honestly. But if you're in like USFK or like the CFC, right, that's where it's at. That is an amazing time because you meet so many people and it's really integrated with like your rock counterparts, right? And because we work so close with our rock counterparts, I highly recommend that you guys go to the USFK or CFC side because those places are really interesting and really fun. So highly recommend it, guys, if you can get that. If not, then at least you'll be in Korea. Another thing is make sure you make friends with the Katusas or like the rock soldiers because they can show you things and take you to places that you've never thought you'd actually go. I mean, places like Gwangjang Market, if you guys remember that video, right? I'll post it up here. Gwangjang Market, freaking Itaewon, those are pretty fun. And some other places like that that they can show you. And if you guys happen to make some friends out here like I did, you know, just like going around, meeting new people here and there, they can show you what it's like living in a foreign country because a lot of my friends, like the people I make contact with, they are actually English teachers. And because of that, they've been here for such a long time. Like one of my buddies, he's been here for like 7 years. So it's crazy, right? And it's awesome. Like hearing him speak Korean sometimes, it's very authentic. Even though he's like a foreigner, when he speaks, it's very authentic. So it's really awesome to hear them actually help me out when ordering something because I still know just the very basics. I do know some other phrases and words, but that's pretty much it. But having them there greatly increases your chances of like getting exactly what you want and not getting ripped off. So there's that. And so far 2022 has been an amazing year. You know, lots of experiences from the day I got here to when I'm about to leave. And I do leave in about, from today, it'll be about 22 days to leave. So I'm trying to do what I can with a very limited amount of time. But because we have like a 4-day and a 3-day this month, that kind of cuts into my 22 days here. So I do have to like out process a little bit faster though. But other than that, guys, I start out processing next week, which is pretty awesome because I can get a lot of things done, honestly, within like a short amount of time because we do have buses here and taxis readily available. So one thing I'm really excited about to do back in the US is actually see my dog.
and you know, just have some good old-fashioned American food. You know, we do have a couple places here on post and a couple places off post, but I'm in Korea. I want to eat Korean food. When am I ever gonna get the chance of eating, you know, authentic Korean fried chicken, authentic tteokbokki, you know, authentic 닭갈비? Because in the U.S., sure, you have your like little Koreatown, you know, little Tokyo, Chinatown, all that stuff, all these different places. But having been in Korea, having been to Japan, it's very different, honestly, because the food that they serve in those two countries differs very greatly to what they serve in the U.S. because it is a little bit westernized. I kind of don't like that, but there are very small pockets of very good Korean places and, you know, Japanese places that I found in little Tokyo and, you know, Koreatown and LA. So I can't wait to actually go back there and, you know, try to see what that food has to offer compared to like the authentic food here. Yeah guys, other than that, this video is pretty short. New Year's, I went out to Hongdae with a couple friends who are English teachers, obviously, right? We had a great time. We had a couple of drinks. We went to a couple of clubs, but they were very packed, so we didn't spend a long time there. Anyways guys, this is a pretty short video, but it's 2023. Go out and achieve your goals. I know you guys can do it. I have goals to achieve, and so do you, so this year is the year to do it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.